Out of Seattle, a lovely city. You've got Seattle with that big mountain in the background. What's that mount?
Rainier.
Mount Rainier. Thank you for your geography lesson. Mount Rainier is in the background. The sun was setting, and I was on the top deck. I was wearing a scarf around my face. This is pre-COVID, but I have to hide because I'm a gigastar. I don't want to be bothered by people. I was on the cruise with my family. And they put the fun in dysfunction. And many of you can relate to that, can't you? Thanksgiving's coming up. Aren't you stressed out? I digress. So I'm on the top deck of the Alaskan cruise ship sailing out of Seattle. And this woman came up to me, and people just feel compelled to talk to me, as you've seen tonight. And she said, hello. And I said, hello, what's your name? She said, my name's Jane. I said, oh, Jane, where are you from? She said, New Jersey. I said, lovely, Jane. And then she said, so how long do you think it'll take to get around the island? Exactly. I saw your scrunched up face, and that's exactly what I did. I twisted my eyeballs like she had a wandering eye. And I said, what island? And she said, Alaska. True story, it's true. I said, Alaska is not an island. And she said, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. It's attached. She said, to what? I said, Canada. And then she said, no. I've got a map of the United States in my classroom. I'm a teacher in New Jersey. And on the map, there's the 48 main states. And then there's this little island called Hawaii floating out here to the south, and right above it is Alaska floating in the north. God's honest truth, Possum, she thought Alaska was an island. Because you snobby Americans just leave Canada off your map. But come next Tuesday, you might want to find it. Just saying. So yes, so I got her back, Possums, because she was an idiot. So thank God you're not from Jersey. So, yes, she was an idiot. We stopped in Juneau. Anyone been to Juneau, Alaska? So, yes, lovely. I decided to not go on the whale tour or all that crap. I just wanted to relax. So I was on the top deck once again, looking over the top deck, and there was a little boat of crew people from the ship. And they were investigating the boat, make sure there's no leaks or something, rust. And there were divers. There were divers to go down and check for barnacles, I guess, or something, make sure the ship is still safe. And the divers, they back off the boat and go in the water. So here came Jane. And Jane was watching with me, watching the divers dive off the back of the boat backwards. And she said, why do you think they dive off backwards? And I said, well, Jane, if they dove forward, they'd still be on the boat, wouldn't they? And just like you, she had to think about that for about 10 minutes. You'll tell her tonight when you get home, won't you? All right, let me see the audience once again. What did you say? I missed what you said down there on the end.
Oh boy. Get her.
What? What? Speak up. Are you mute? What?
Yes.
It doesn't sound like it to me. That was loud and clear. So, what's your name with the big bun on your head? It's like Princess Leia's buns merged in the center of your head. What's your name? You have to... What?
Jillian.
Julian?
Jillian.
Oh, Jillian with a G? Like Gilligan? Do you have an island?
Yeah.
Of course you do, because you're from New Jersey. Everything's an island. what do you do? You're a high student, aren't you? Like, it was you smoking that little joint out on the front steps, wasn't it, before I walked on? Jillian, you naughty child, you. Jillian, are your parents with you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let me just get this clear. Both your parents are with you?
No.
It's nice to have lesbian parents, isn't it? What, Jillian, oh, Jillian, you just make me laugh. I don't know why. Because you can't stop laughing. Jillian, you're a student. Where do you go?
Del Val High School.
Oh, you're a high school student? Randy, how much alcohol have you given this minor? Where's your mother?
Okay, right here.
Oh, the one that was interrupting me before? Are you sure? I'll wait. Go ahead. Talk to Randy. I'll wait. No, you don't apologize. You're not from New Jersey. No need to apologize. So, Jillian, why are you 1 seat away from your mother? Because you're a teenager and you can't stand her right now? Are you failing out of high school? Because you're you don't know how to answer a question, do you? Do I need to give you multiple choice? I do? Do you have a number 2 pencil? Do you know what that is? Look it up on your cell phone, because you know what the freak that is, don't you? I just kid. Now let me see over here. Here's a happy-looking couple, I think.
Hello.
You know...
We're friends.
Oh, well, sorry. I'm sorry that, the sex didn't work out and you're just friends. I just kid.
The sex was okay.
And look at him. He leaned so far away from you. I guess you're hung. So, what's your name, love? Michael? Yup. You're sure?
Yeah.
I could tell by the way you said yup. And Michael, who's your friend?
David.
What is it?
David.
David. David and Michael. That's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Why don't you get married?
Can you marry us right now?
I can't. I'm not a priest. S. Michael, what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse. Do you know Anthony? He works at a hospital.
No, I don't want to.
He's billing. What do you do? You're a male nurse.
Orthopedic for right now.
You're a what?
Orthopedics.
Orthopedics?
Yep.
So
Surgery.
you work on bones?
Yes.
Boners things?
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, congratulate Michael. He's helping you heal. Can you do that song, The Leg Bones Connected to the...
No, I don't want to think about school.
Oh, you don't want to think about school. You're just like Jillian over here. She's in school and she has no clue what she's doing there. And David, what do you do?
Software design.
Software design. Are you from Silicon Valley?
No.
No, where are you from?
Canada.
The Americans hate you. They don't have your country on their maps, apparently. Did you know that Alaska was an island? So, David, what brought you down from Canada? Are you a goose?
I was looking for the golden egg.
You were not. You're not a comic. Give it up. So, David, why did you move from Canada?
A job.
A job. Your first job? No. So you're still here, even though they fired you. You don't want to go back to Canada?
No.
You might on Tuesday. I won't say it again. I know, it's getting old. But trust me. So, David, how do you know Michael?
A friend from Buffalo.
Yep.
I lived in Toronto.
We moved out of Toronto. Have a drink.
Monologue interrupted by total strangers. All I wanted to know was where David was from and why he moved here. And now we've got Michael going to Toronto and Buffalo. And would you like to tell us your travel plans for the next 3 years? But you're just friends. So, Michael, well, listen, I have no problem with Homo sapiens possums. So, did you actually date and then decide to be friends? Can I pry a little bit?
We just hung around a lot.
You hung around a lot. You're being very cryptic. Do you work for the FBI and you really can't talk about it, or the CIA or something? And look at you with a wife beater on. Michael, aren't you cold?
No.
I can't see your nipples. Are they sticking out? I thought David was going to feel them, but you went for your own. I'll leave you. I'll leave you two alone. I can tell you're, uncomfortable. You shouldn't go commando when you come to see a show. That's all I'm going to tell you. Though it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? All right. Ernie, I'm going to take a break from these people. So put those house lights down. Oh, that's much better. All I see is candles. I feel like I'm in a church. St. Patrick's Cathedral, perhaps. That's a lovely building here in New York. How many of you been there? Just one. I can't see you. You've got to you have to say yes or whoop or something. That's much better. Now I could tell when the lights were up that a lot of you are around, close perhaps to my age. I'm approaching the speed limit, possums. The main speed limit. I'm just approaching it from the opposite direction. But a lot of you look above the age of 40. Not Jillian. Jillian, I don't know why you can't talk. Because young people in America like you are so spoiled. How old's your mother? Were you out in your mother's age?
46.
46. So she experienced a little bit about what I'm going to tell you. You're so lucky. When you go to the playground, well, not now. Well, I think you do because you just get high and don't go to school. When you went to the playground as a youngster, there was like rubber balls underneath the monkey bars. Rubber balls so you'd be safe. When you rode a bike, you looked like a stormtrooper with pads on everything. When you were a little child, your parents had to put you in a mandatory, before you could leave the hospital, you had to be in a car seat. They had to spend a fortune. And just like millennials, because you're not a millennial, you're too young. But why all the millennials go home at 30? Because when you're first little and they strap you in, whatever science is behind this, they strap you in backwards. So when your parents are going forward, you're just watching your house in the background. And that's the only place you know where to get back to. So people are all upset. Why is my 30-year-old coming home? Because that's where they know to go. What stupid tart said strap them in backwards? So yes, Jillian, I'm going to tell you what your mother and people like me and other older people, Anthony, Lawrence, well, Lawrence is so lucky he's alive. No, I don't mean because you're old, Lawrence, just what you endure, because, things get better in America. She's playing on rubber balls and being safe. No, Jillian. When we played on the monkey bars, there was black tar underneath those monkey bars. And we thought we could act like a monkey because they're called monkey bars. But we don't have tails. So when we would swing from one pole to the next and miss, we fell on the black tar. And we ran home. And what did our parents do? They got out the hydrogen peroxide. Because we had black grit in our knees. And they just poured that crap all over them. Our knees blew up like Mount Vesuvius. And Jillian, you probably went down a plastic slide when you were young. Not us. We had aluminum slides. We learned lessons in temperatures, chemistry, biology, because it would be August possums. And we'd go up on the slide in the middle of the day, the sun at its highest, 98 degrees shining down on that metal slide. You know, and we all wore those daisy shorts, those little shorts, Jillian. And we go to the top of the slide. And then we slide down, but our butt cheeks were still up at the top. We got third-degree burns on our thighs, Jillian. It's true, right? Am I not? It's true.
It's true. It's true.
Right. See, Jillian, this is why you're so dumb. You were on a plastic. You were on a plastic slide, so you don't have the chemistry, biology lessons that we have. Jillian, we learned that when the sun shines on metal, it gets extremely hot, and we shouldn't go down it. They don't even let you have these things. You don't know what I'm talking about, Jillian, because they banned them from the playground. We had these rubber, plastic animals on a giant spring. And that spring was so rusty, we did a tetanus shot just to get on the plastic animal. And then we would get on it, and we just do this, until we flipped over the front. I'm speaking the truth, right? And then riding a bicycle. We just got on the bike half naked. We didn't have elbow guards, shin guards, a helmet. What was a helmet? You only wore that if you were a special child. Riding the short bus. No, if you fell off your bike, you were fine, weren't you? You can jump off hills, you get up, you're fine. We jumped and did crazy things and went to the emergency room every other day. Broken elbows, broken knees, right?
Clavicle.
Oh, yes.
I see you wiping your nose. Did you have a COVID test before you came in? I just kidding. What's your name?
I'm good. Debbie.
Debbie. Look at you, Debbie. I love your blouse.
Oh, thank you.
It's almost as good as mine, but not quite. So, Debbie, you're not from New Jersey. I'll get back to just a second. Debbie, you're not from New Jersey. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
From Chicago, the windy city. Are you full of wind? After what you consumed, you should be. Just kidding. So, Jillian, the other thing is that, you go to school, you don't know what a number 2 pencil is, because everything's on the computer, right? Everything's a laptop in school. Not us. We were drug users in elementary school. Because we didn't have computers, we didn't have laptops, we didn't even have photocopies. No. We had the Ditto Master. And our teachers would run our tests off of the Ditto Master. Remember that, Possums? You don't remember that, Lawrence? Well, you were back when you were using stones. Lawrence still has his abacus somewhere in it. Lawrence, I just kid. I love you. You're adorable. So, yes, we had this thing called a Ditto Master, Jillian. Jillian, are you paying attention? We had this thing called a Ditto Master, and that's how you made copies of the tests for all the students. And they would run it off the circle, and then we'd get it on our desk, and what did we do? Jillian, we were high in the first grade without any marijuana involved. It was like drug dealing. Yours would dry up. You turn to this kid next to you like, are you done? I need some more. Sorry, teacher. I made a mistake. Can I have a new copy? It's a wonder we're still alive. You all hate aging. You all hate death. Who doesn't hate death? But I've got news for you, possums. One day you will die. You can't put a cork in your ass and age like fine wine. Someone really liked that in the back of the room. Ernie, it was Ernie himself. He stuck his hand up like that thing from the Addams Family. Do you see? Turn around to the booth. That's Ernie. Give him a round of applause. Ernie, stick your hand up. Just your hand like thing. See? It's a whole new idea for a show I just got. The Dame and her thing. Anthony, you've got a little delay. Is that everywhere in your life, a little delay? A little bit more. There's a nurse over here who might be able to help you. If it has anything to do with your bone. So Jillian, be thankful. Be thankful that you're... I'm trying to give Jillian advice and you're all mocking me. Jillian, be lucky that you're alive. Because you've been protected all your life. Not sniffing ditto paper. But see, how old are you, Jillian? What did you say you were in high school? What age?
14.
14! Well, God bless you. That was Lawrence. He just had a minor heart attack. Because nothing he owns is less than 14 years old. In fact, nothing he owns is less than 44 years old. He's got a piano 18 times your age, just think. So Jillian, here's the thing, because I study people. You just can't wait to turn 18, can't you? So you can get away from home. And you can't wait to turn 21 so you can drink, right? Yep. Yikes. I know, it's the irony of life in America. Because you set these goals. 18 to vote, get away from your parents, 21 to drink. You set these goals that you want to obtain to, and then you turn 30 and go, what the freak? Why did I rush my childhood? I'm getting old at 30. And I'm going to go back home because it's the only place I know where to go. Jillian, were you in a car seat?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think you rolled out and had some brain damage. Ooh. I should cut down on the liquor. So, Ernie, I can't pick on Jillian anymore. She's had enough, poor thing. Can I see the house lights again, Ernie, so I can find someone else to get intimate with? Oh, there's a lovely table. Look at, you're partially bald, aren't you? Don't look around, I'm talking to you. Yeah, what's your name?
Sean.
Sean. I love when I talk to heterosexual men. Are you a heterosexual, Sean?
Yes.
I could tell because when heterosexual men talk to me, Anthony, they drop their voice by 2 octaves. I don't know why that is. Why I say, what's your name, Sean? Thank you, Debbie. You enjoyed that one?
I did.
You're the only one at the table who got it because you're not from New Jersey. So, Sean, what do you do?
Software, computer software.
Do you know David? Do you work together?
We don't.
You don't know. He can't wait to work with you, David. Or not work with you. His deep voice, David. Do you know what I like about you, Sean?
What?
Now his voice went a little higher, didn't it? Now that he knows I like him. Sorry, Dawn. The affair is over. I've met Sean. Dawn, do you know I like bald-headed men? Is your husband bald?
Yes.
Well, you should know this, Dawn. Unless your husband's a prude. Because see, Sean, when I've dated bald-headed men, they're very brave, Dawn. They go down south. And they do a certain, little something. And, while they're down there with their bald head, I can see myself in their heads. And I can see just how good they are at what they're doing, Possum. I see a big, haven't you noticed, Dawn? Did your husband not go down south? You're not going to comment. Ask him tonight when you get back. Just try it. I know we've not done it in a long time because I've had 3 kids pop out of there, but just ask him, just try it. You could just say, go down to my navel. Say, lick my navel, and then look in his head. And Dawn, you can see yourself and just how much you're enjoying the experience. By your face, I don't think you like your husband anymore. So, Sean. She's having an orgasm thinking about it over here. I'm just kidding, Dawn. Jillian, don't ask your parent what that word is on the way home. So, Sean, there's a goat in the room. So, Sean, I'm not hitting on you, Sean. I use your bald head as an example. I hope you don't mind.
I don't.
So, who's across from you, Sean?
Son and niece.
Are you from Tennessee? Your son and niece aren't together, are they? They just...
That's what they told me.
Not... Ew, Jillian, you got that right. Was that you, Jillian, who said ew?
Yeah.
No? Who was it?
Maggie, it was his wife.
Okay, you all debate amongst yourselves while you... No, don't. So, Sean, this is your son.
Yes.
Did you look like him when you had hair?
Not that good, no.
Aww. It's like a Hallmark card, isn't it? So, son, what is your name?
Ethan.
Ethan. That's a nice name. You don't hear that name very just. So, Ethan, are you in high school?
No, I'm out of college.
Oh, you're out of college. I was trying to hook you up with Jillian over here.
Sorry.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I do not, no.
You do not.
I do not.
Your voice is getting very deep there, Ethan. You have no worries about me because I'm not a cougar. So, Ethan, what do you do?
I work for my dad, actually.
How convenient. That was easy, wasn't it?
It was very easy.
Did you study software?
A little bit, yes I did.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
So you failed out of college.
yeah, you could say so.
You found your way back home because you were strapped in backward and you work for daddy. I'm psychic. I just call it as I see it, possums. So, who's next to you? Your cousin, right?
Yes, my cousin.
It's your cousin. I can't tell. Are you a woman or a man?
I'm a woman.
Are you sure?
Yes.
In America, you don't know anymore. I mean, this whole cross-gender, binary, non-binary, AC, DC, air conditioning. So you're a female.
Yes.
And what's your name?
Hannah.
Hannah.
Yes.
Really? That's a name. So Hannah, but seriously, you all have a lot of unique names in this room. Let's try you.
Lalena.
What?
Lalena.
La Lena?
Yes.
Is that like a dance move? I mean, what are you doing? I'm doing the La Lena. Jesus, that gave me a cramp. Oh, ow. Oh my God, where's the bone specialist? Oh, I can't do the La Lena. So Hannah, what do you do?
I'm a nanny.
You're what?
A nanny.
A nanny.
For 4 kids. Yes.
For 4 kids. Are they Dawns? And one extra, Jillian perhaps? Because she needs a nanny.
2 or 2.
So you're a nanny. How old are you?
How old am I?
No, the person behind you.
I'm 22.
You're 22 and you're a nanny. Did you go to school?
No.
That's why you're a nanny. No, stop, Possum, stop. She should be proud of being a nanny.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, without a degree, she's got 2 options. Nanny or dog walker? I just kid. I'm sure you're brilliant. I'd come shake your hand and apologize, but seriously, my cough, I can't move. Because I did the Lalena. Lalena, that's a name. So Lalena, but seriously, you're all so uniquely named. Except for boring David and Michael over there. They're what?
Biblical?
Biblical. So says Blythe. And what chapter of the Bible is Blythe happen to be in? You're confusing it once again with blight, because God sent some blight down every once in a while in the first, book. Oh, Blythe, get over yourself. Don't get... Blythe, what do you do that you're so easily offended? Are you a minister?
I'm an astronaut. Yep.
Have a drink.
Thank you, Lawrence. Lawrence said have a drink. I'm going there right now. It might kill the pain that's in my cough. I feel much better. Alcohol, it's not just for drinking. I'll give you a little secret, New Jerseyites.